Another day, another person killed by the police in this country. This went down in Madison, Wisconsin. The killers would then handcuff a dead person. Many people witnessed the execution in broad daylight.
We are here at the corner of Williamson Street and Baldwin, where Madison Police Department just shot and killed a man. A large crowd is forming, and people are outraged and demanding answers. The video that we saw showed Madison Police Department holding a man down while more officers came in and then shot the man point blank in the head. And this is the same area where Tony Robinson was murdered back in 2015. Madison Police Department, we are tired of the lies, and we are tired of this conduct that y'all have been.
Protesters came out.
Glory! Glory! Say his name! Glory! Say his name! Glory! Say his name! Glory! 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 And you better say his name! So we have Malcolm Davis.
At Madison's concerts on the square. They made their voices heard. Locals have captured footage from the scene showing officers involved in the shooting. For me personally, I don't want to live in a country that does this to its own people, and neither should you. Local reporting is taking what the cops say as fact, and I want to be very clear about this before we get into said reporting. The cops lie. It is what they do. They lie to protect themselves. They lie to protect others within the department. They lie to get ahead of the story. So that way, the public is really confused on separating fact from fiction. It is a very old playbook that they run. A lot of the local news departments follow suit, and it is because 9 times out of 10, they are in bed with the police. They will say an officer involved shooting when really it's an officer shooting someone. In this case, shooting a person multiple times and killing them. I'm just being very honest here. So the reporting that we have goes as follows. Via WKOW, the cops went to the scene around 1 p.m. for a man who was allegedly stealing bikes and checking cars that were parked. The cops found him, and he allegedly fled on a bike in an attempt to evade the police. They'd add that the man appeared to pull out a knife. They would also claim an officer would suffer an injury, though no details have been reported on what exactly that injury is. That same cop who was allegedly injured fired 3 bullets into the man, killing him. A very, very important part of the story is going to be this, okay? You're probably thinking, well, we're going to see other angles, right? We're going to see the cameras that were on the officers, right? Wrong. The shooting was not captured on body camera video, which the Madison Police Department doesn't widely use, reported NBC. Madison Police Chief John Patterson would say, quote, "We do not have body cameras on any of the officers involved." There was a 90-day body camera pilot program for the department in 2024. That is via WMTV, which is an NBC affiliate. The chief pushed for the cameras. Last month, he called them an essential tool, close quote, for modern policing. But funding has been the issue. The governor of Wisconsin, Tony Evers, put out a statement. "I've been briefed on the officer-involved shooting that occurred in Madison and continue to receive updates as more info is released. There must be transparency and accountability in any investigation moving forward. We will continue to keep the loved ones and family of the individual who was killed in our hearts and prayers. His life mattered. As folks exercise their First Amendment rights tonight and in the days ahead, we urge them to do so peacefully and respectfully." Now, one, of course, will ask, Why? Why is this a thing? How could this possibly not be a thing? Well, from the outlet once more. His name is Corey Ruiz, and police shot him at close range in the middle of an intersection in broad daylight in Madison, Wisconsin. We don't have an immigrant problem. We have a violent, bloodthirsty, angry law enforcement problem, wrote one account. Xavier Pope added, unfortunately, the Madison, Wisconsin lynching is indicative of black and brown people being shot in America being a win for the bigots in this country and the politics they support. These are the same people who support Kyle Rittenhouse, George Zimmerman, Derek Chauvin, Dylan Roof, Back the Blue, unless it's January 6th, of course, and ICE. Racial violence is porn for them because they don't view black and brown humanity is not sacred. Others were way more forthright with how they thought about this, which I completely agree with. What I want everyone to imagine is a place where we take care of the electorate. We take care of the public much better. The best way to reduce crime is to offer alternatives. And not only that, to showcase how our tax dollars can actually fund the people, whether it is after-school programs, whether it is helping the homeless community, whether it is getting guns off the streets, whether it is building more parks, whether it is offering more to life. It really is something that we continue to see this every single day. And the stats lay bare how a large portion of the people who are killed are black people. And yet we're the only country that just can't seem to figure this out. Out of all these rich and powerful countries, and ours being the richest in the world, we can't figure it out. That is by design, everybody. It is through legislation. It is through giving practically blanket immunity to the police, allowing them to do this. And it is the infestation of guns in this country that lead to officers having such deep fears of everybody they encounter. And they think that everybody is always committing a crime. It is to beef up the prison population, where a lot of corporations will absolutely benefit by paying slave wages. The 13th Amendment didn't go. Slavery didn't go away. The 13th Amendment just made it so those who are in prison are now enslaved to the state, to the country, to corporations, etc. This is grim. It really is. And until we address this, piece by piece, it's just going to continue happening. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYTSports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.